Hi, this is Mike Pettigrew, and welcome to a new episode. And today I'd like to talk about what you believe and how it shapes your experiences. Because what we believe in life affects absolutely everything that happens to us. If we waken up in the morning and we believe the sun is not going to come up, or that there won't be food on the table, or that just disaster lies ahead, then chances are that we will live our lives in a very, very different way compared to waking up in the morning, believing that our efforts do have an effect on our own lives and the lives of those around us. And if we waken up in the morning feeling that we have purpose, the quality of our life is totally different. So what we believe is fundamentally important to the quality of our lives and also the experiences we draw into our lives. Okay, now Henry Ford once said that whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So what Henry Ford is saying here is that our beliefs determine everything. If we believe we can achieve something, chances are that we will be able to achieve it. If we believe at the outset that we can't achieve anything, then we were prevented from doing so. So it's important to understand the nature of our beliefs, the nature of how those beliefs are restricting our lives and how they are holding us back. And also it's important to look and see the beliefs that we have in our lives that are actually progressing our life, that are empowering beliefs, because we all have a mixture of both positive and negative beliefs. And this is really, these beliefs that we have they are formed through our conditioning, through painful experiences that we've had in the past and pleasant experiences. The media, advertising, we're bombarded from all angles during our lives by messages, a lot of which we start to believe, even though they may not be true. And this is the thing about belief. Our beliefs in something can be correct, they can be true, or they may not be true at all. You know, this is really important to understand this. Our current beliefs may be holding us back, okay? And if we look out into the world, all the problems in the world that we see today, all the big problems, the wars going on, these are a result of people's beliefs, okay? But on the other hand, belief can create amazing changes, amazing positive changes in the world. So it depends on whether a large number of people have empowering beliefs or disempowering beliefs. The difference between how that grouping of people, how their lives move forward, it can be phenomenally different depending on the beliefs that we carry. Now, this was illustrated very clearly, the power of belief, in an experiment that was conducted many years ago. And you probably heard of the Pepsi challenge, and this is an experiment that really took place. And the purpose of this experiment was to understand more clearly the nature of belief and how it affects our decisions and our preferences in life. And basically, a large number of people were blindfolded, and two glasses were put in front of them, one with Coca-Cola and the other with Pepsi. And by far the majority of these people who are blindfolded, they chose Pepsi as being their preference. Okay, that's what their taste buds were telling them. And this is what the pleasure centers in their brain, they were being stimulated more by Pepsi than Coca-Cola. But then they repeated exactly the same experiment, but with eyes wide open. So blindfolds are taken away. In fact, it was a different grouping of people, I believe. And the same experiment was repeated. And overwhelmingly, people chose Coca-Cola as their preference. Now, why the difference between blindfolded and not blindfolded? Well, it shows really clearly that advertising and branding actually can be so powerful, it can actually overwrite or counterbalance our own physical senses. So belief is more powerful than our physical senses. That's phenomenal. But there have been other experiments similar to this that have been conducted that have shown very similar results. So our beliefs, the beliefs that drive our lives, it's really important to look at our beliefs and see if they are holding us back or if they are empowering us. So I have three questions for you. And I'd really like you to ask yourself these questions and consider them deeply. How are your own beliefs shaping your circumstances? How are your own beliefs shaping your current circumstances? Also, how are you going to overcome your negative beliefs? Because I assure you, as a human being, we all have these negative beliefs that we carry within ourselves that do hold us back. That voice within us that tells us that we're not good enough, that we tried before and failed, that we're not worthy, we're not capable. We all have these negative beliefs. And I think if we get inside the mind of most human beings, there's an awful lot of this negativity going on, probably more than positivity. So my second question is for you: how are you going to overcome your current negative restricting beliefs? Because they sabotage all your chances of success. And thirdly, what are you going to do to create beliefs that are empowering and that move your life forward? These three questions, if you take the time to consider them, can have a great impact on your life, and it will enable you to make major changes and transform your life and propel your life forwards in a wonderful new direction. Because I'm firmly convinced that as human beings, we can achieve anything that we want in our lives, absolutely anything. But the first step that we need to look at is, what are our current beliefs, and what new beliefs do we need to introduce that can move us towards our goals more quickly. And if you visit my website at mikepettigrew.com, I go into this in a lot of detail. There are lots of training videos. There are free courses, ebooks, podcasts, lots of things to download, and a membership site. And what you'll discover on this website will help you to move your life forwards and help you to achieve anything that you yearn for in your life. And there's a free gift. The moment you go to the homepage, if you fill out the form, you get a free gift and you have access to all these materials. So thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you again soon.